Morning and welcome back to Krav Maga Martial Arts and Meditations on Mastery. Today, I want to talk to you about being better than you are. And I mean this in a couple different ways. Number one, the obvious application is in a concept that we teach here the acronym is CANI, Constant and Never-Ending Improvement. So, of course, we mean that we should constantly be trying to make ourselves better mentally, through reading, through study, through lessons, and spiritually, and physically, through our training, and in every way we should be trying to make ourselves better. Constant never-ending improvement in our Krav Maga martial arts training means that we continuously train until the things become muscle memory and become natural to us. But what I really want to talk to you about today is a new acronym, BYBUN, and it means be your best you now. And what I mean is that sometimes people actually act in a way that is less than their very full potential. And certainly, many people have never thought to act in a way that is better than they are. And there's a couple tools that I'd like to give you to use this. So this is going to be a little different kind of thinking today. But I was thinking about it this morning, and I think that it's a really great lesson. One of the ways that we do this is simply by giving the very best that we do to anything that we do. For example, to me, my work is a form of worship. I do all things as though I'm doing them unto the Lord, and I do believe that I am fulfilling a mission higher than myself. So therefore, when I am stepping on the mat, or when I'm working with my sensei here in the dojo, or anything else, any of the capacities of work that I do for Krav Maga martial arts, I do it better than I even really am, because I do it as into something higher than myself. And the second way, you're going to have to stretch it even a little further. You're going to maybe have to think back to your childhood. And that is better apply your imagination. One of the best ways to become a better you and to be the best you that you can be right now is to pretend as though you're already that person. You can do this in a couple different ways. One is to visualize the you that you will become and behave as though you're already that. I can tell you that even as a very young man, and maybe even as a child, I remember imagining myself as the sensei on the mat and pretending. I can tell you that I remember being a very young teen training in my early martial arts years in the 80s, that often I would get on the mat and I would be Bruce Lee. I don't mind sharing that with you, even though I know some people just got some chuckles, especially if you're from my era. But I mean, I would go out there, and at least in my mind, I think it was real, but at least in my mind, I moved like Bruce Lee. I was fast as Bruce Lee. Sometimes I even made the sounds like Bruce Lee. But the point is, I had his confidence, and I had his ability, and I was the best me that I could possibly be on that mat because of the way that I envisioned it here. And it wasn't even me in this case. It was somebody I looked up to. It was Bruce Lee. So my challenge to you is this. If you ever find yourself in a way where you lack the confidence, or you think you lack the skills, or something else holds you back from being the best you can be, use this and be a better you. Even if you have to imagine yourself as somebody else to do that. And then, by acting as if you're already that person or you're already that thing, you may find that you one day will be.